90 Day Fiancé just wrapped up its 9th season, with the second part of the tell-all airing on August 21, and it was as messy as ever. The reality TV series is known for its emphasis on drama, but to what ends will the producers go to make sure each episode is compelling? Fans have taken to Reddit to discuss this matter, with many theories surfacing as to which storylines may be fake or at least hammed up by the writers and directors. Like detectives on the case, Redditors on our 90 Day Fiancé are presenting evidence and speculations around which 90-day storylines they believe to be fake. Ben and Mahogany's journey had fans raising questions from the very first episode to the end of the tell-all. The oddities of their love story aside, there have been many discrepancies in their storyline that Redditors have been quick to point out, leading them to believe this couple may have been lying to TLC from the beginning, just to get on the show. Redditor LimelaMontia has a theory that Ben and Mahogany have known each other for a bit longer than they say, and they have video chatted and know a lot about each other and planned everything out. User Anna Beaverhausen replied, "This theory makes so much sense. It's insanely obvious that Spanish isn't Mahogany's first language. I think she may even be faking the accent. Though the real story isn't clear, these Redditors offer great explanations for the couple's odd behavior." Stephanie and Ryan's relationship quickly devolved into Stephanie and Harris's relationship, which ultimately ended in a 90 Day Fiancé disaster. Stephanie broke her non-disclosure agreement with TLC, telling fans on her Instagram Live about the unrealistic aspects of this reality show. After user Amber Trails posted this quote from Stephanie's Instagram Live, "No, I didn't want a relationship with Harris. I needed a fill-in." Many Redditors brought up their suspicions. Reddit user Catvibing replied, "I do think the story was concocted for entertainment. Watching it, things didn't really make sense and nothing seemed to tie together." Then Harris swooping in, admittedly entertaining, "But would you really consider marrying someone who just arrived to replace your ex-fiancé?" It seems Stephanie herself proved this fake storyline for lines. Colt Jess in Colt's second stint on 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after, he pursued Jess, his new Brazilian girlfriend. Unfortunately, many fans think her appearance on the show was calculated, as there was no way she was not aware of his past with Larissa and his financial troubles. Redditor 90D Fanatic says, "I find it impossible to believe Colt could get a new foreign girlfriend to begin with. He's Colt, and anyone with a TV saw that he has a completely unhealthy relationship with his mother, is broke, cheap, and also repeatedly threatened to revoke Larissa's status." They go on to question the hotel scene, which resulted in one of the wildest temper tantrums on 90 Day Fiancé from Debbie. "He's putting them all in the same room even though he's so anxious to jump his new GF's bones? Even Colt isn't that clueless. I vote 100% fraud." Wive Muhammad Newcomer's Wive and Muhammad tied the knot at the end of Season 9, but it wasn't an easy journey for the couple who faced cultural conflicts from the first day they arrived in America. Despite his many gripes about Wive, Muhammad happily married her at the end of the season, raising suspicions for many Redditors. Redditor Sugar Bee says, "He never cared about her religion. The whole character arc was a plan to give them a storyline to follow. His voice face have barely changed this whole season. Suddenly he's super goofy, smiley, playful, totally okay with her being a different religion, drinking, having friends he hates. This theory may have been further proven by Muhammad himself, who said in August's tell-all that wife was, mostly, free to do as she wished. Brandon and Julia are no strangers to the franchise, having starred on multiple 90-day iterations, though many consider them as two of the worst cast members on Pillow Talk. Redditors blame their dislike for the couple on their poor acting, stating their story felt incredibly scripted. Reddit user all_alone_Ali says, Brandon and Julia's storyline is completely fake, and TLC is making us watch this pathetic idea of a script. The network spends a whole season dragging out these issues with a boring family. I will suspend so much reality to watch this franchise. But I will not waste precious minutes of my day watching Brandon and Julia. The couple will return this fall on 90 Day Diaries. Jibra Miona. Much about Jibra and Miona comes off as produced, from their meticulous grooming and YouTube careers. Reddit users took the scrutiny a step further by looking into the couple's past, which revealed they may have been married long before their time on the show. In a 2020 interview with Telegraph, Jibra called Miona his wife, and though he blames this on poor translation on part of the Serbian publication, fans think he may be lying. Reddit user do just look stupid references the article saying, they are a fake storyline. They've been married, and the grandma even went to Serbia for the wedding. The truth is still unclear. However, a recent video on their YouTube channel claims they're celebrating their 3rd anniversary together, further proving the theory. Bilal and Shaida's story began with one of the worst decisions of 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, the infamous house prank that had fans questioning a lot about the couple. That concern turned to suspicion once Shaida and Bilal's story developed further, particularly when it came to the prenuptial agreement. Redditor _troll brought up the fact that legally, Shaida is required to have her own lawyer when signing the prenup, meaning she was likely aware of the contract long before it became a plot point. User Explodia Dusty Bread replied, it's not just that, but the editing and timing of everything that is said to bring up a certain topic seems extremely obvious that they want to keep a storyline going. Natalie. Initially, Mike and Natalie's love story seemed viable, as they both were looking to settle down and live the family life, but fans were quick to spot fallacies as their story fell apart. Natalie's past career in acting may have come in handy through her time on 90 Day Fiancé, Redditors point out. User Miss PJ says, Natalie's overacting is telenovela-worthy, and user GN Arbanez agreed. There are times when it's obvious she has been told or has prepared to say something, and it comes off as when I was in 5th grade, and we had to memorize famous speeches. Despite the scrutiny, viewers are looking forward to seeing how the couple's story will play out in the upcoming season of The Single Life. Ari Biniam. Though Season 9 was all about his career as an MMA fighter, it's Ari and Biniam's wildest fights on the show that have fans wondering about the authenticity of their conflicts. Every time Ari speaks, it sounds like she's trying not to laugh. Says Redditor Izzy Whiskey, the whole scene with Bini sparring with a female was the fakest angry wife I've ever seen. Also, keeping the ex around is so cringe. Karen Swans agreed, saying, that pregnancy scare for Ari was so fake. No one would sit around with their ex and their fiancé to test for a possible pregnancy. Not even Ari. Erica Stephanie's adventure to Australia was another debacle in 90 Day Fiancé history, starring a couple whose love online could only take them so far in person. Many viewers question Stephanie's authenticity, wondering if only joined the show to promote her own YouTube channel. Redditor Crazy Fiber Lady thinks so, saying, "Totally fake. They both trying to gain an additional audience for their YouTube channel." User Banana Crumble replied, "I can't take their story seriously and see it as fake after I heard she came out on her YouTube channel years ago and her family didn't know. This controversial couple has parted ways for good, fans are glad to know."